Okay folks, there's been a new update for Unfortunate Spacemen. If you haven't played before, that's great. If you have, that's also good because there are new mechanics. And we're gonna look at those. The game is a little bit more accessible, it's a little more like Among Us now. So that's a good thing to note. We'll just go through this. Yada yada. The main game mode is Shapeshifter. Betray your friends and all. The map is a good thing to look at. And these will be your main tasks, the highlights of being a human. This is what we're going to look at. The most important thing about the monster is to shoot him as a human. Don't wimp out, keep your gun up, and shoot first. Communicate with your allies. Not communicating is a good way to become suspicious and get shot. Also, it's just good if you want to complete the mission. This is another new thing about this update. It's basically like the emergency meeting in Among Us. So if you played that and you're good at it, you're gonna be doing a lot of that here. Goes just like this. You vote and mark someone as suspicious, and the most important thing is reporting dead bodies, because those are absolutely suspicious if you see them again. And that is the most important things about the game. Also practice. And now we'll get into it.
Hey there, astronaut. Whether you're a massive couch potato, short in stature, skinny as a corpse, balding, or otherwise completely unsatisfactory, the company
wide array of
provides
types.
a galactic law to teach the basics of working with dangerous machinery. You are also required to learn how to navigate our completely safe and well-pressurized facilities.
Oh yeah,
Please
completely
begin to
safe.
move through the non-claustrophobic basic movement obstacle course. I'll contact you again shortly. Access granted.
Most areas in active shapeshifter maps will not be this bright. So just generally, keep your flashlight on.
Great. The company is proud to award you a corridor travel trophy for your successful travel down the corridor. Go retrieve your reward.
Isn't that just beautiful? It is also
The
very
company
gone.
reminds you that work is its own reward. So in a way, it's as if you're being rewarded every single day.
Of
Please
course.
cherish this notion before moving on to the next area. Access granted. Surprise! There's an inconvenient wall ahead of you for the purposes of this test. Please imagine that this wall is a repair shaft, maintenance access tunnel, or alien mass hanging from the ceiling. Please provide proof that you have working lights.
Hopefully not the latter.
Reminder, feel free to walk around during orientation training. We have listed our walking fee at this location.
There's nothing actually dangerous about this little interior area. So just get used to dark spaces, generally the idea.
Congratulations. Here is your obstacle circumvention trophy. Please proceed to the next room. Access granted.
By the way, got to
Please
mention,
open your map and view the layout of
standard
this
first-person
secure
shooter
facility.
controls,
Note the walls
WASD.
north. You will need to move quickly, as the environment is extremely
Click to
hazardous,
use,
and I'm sure an
shoot,
astronaut like yourself
whatever.
can handle it. I'll see you in the next room for the Humans Need Oxygen refresher course. Access granted. The company
Conducted a brief but informative Oh, damn thing. Where is that intern with... Yes. Come look at this microphone. I think the thing is broken. Oh, is that microphone still on? Quick, mute it!
And the curtain falls.
Hello there. Our previous training spokeswoman has come down with a space cold.
Space cold.
Where was I? While standing in this room, please note the oxygen meter on your HUD. To continue your training, you must walk to the northeastern part of the facility. Your family's financial future is counting on you. Good luck.
This oxygen meter is going to be really important while you're outside. Obviously, oxygen determines how long you can stay outside. And it'll only go up to a maximum of 130 when you have the oxygen tank installed.
Congratulations! You have successfully crossed the uninhabitable wastes. This solid gold bar represents your financial security.
Equipping a certain
And
perk
no, you
will
can't
increase the
remove
rate that
the
it
glass casing,
increases.
And you can't take it with you. You should leave now. Stop. Next, I'll teach you the basics of handling an approved emergency. The facility enters lockdown and all employees must assist with the process of hailing a rescue shuttle. But first, you will need to help secure some property the company cannot afford to lose. Please proceed.
And these are
Access granted.
the general tasks that we have to do before
Research
escaping.
samples are very costly, and any damage to the samples will be deducted from your future paycheck. Or more precisely, all of your future paychecks. Oh, and don't mind that ticking noise. It's, yes. Typically benign. Yes, benign is the word they used on this patient's chart.
That is absolutely comforting.
Please seal up the research sample. Once this process is finished, pick up the sample. You will be carrying it to an emergency mass ejector in the next area, which you will see on your HUD and map.
At any point you see a research sample, even if you don't intend on taking it away, definitely just seal it, because that marks it on your map.
In the adjacent room
Which
is
will
an emergency
become important
mass
later.
ejector, or EME for short. You can see it through the window to your left. As per EME rule number 1, we must remind personnel that the EME is not a lavatory. Looking at you, Steve. As per EME rule number 7, please avoid pushing others into the emergency mass ejector.
Definitely want to
If you
watch out for
misstep
that
and
guy.
you enter the EME, you will be ejected and you will die, as is policy. Please take the research sample and gently place it into the EME.
If you're worried about somebody pushing you and ejecting you, quick way, just run beside it. Or of course, dump the sample in front of it.
While there is no trophy for properly utilizing the emergency mass ejector, the company strongly encourages you to remember that we encourage you in your efforts. Use your brain and eyes to determine where the next door is.
Access granted.
Bear in mind, in a real approved emergency, evacuation tasks can be done in any order. We now begin the expensive and time-consuming process of contacting a rescue shuttle for evacuating personnel. Such as
Feel free
yourself.
to pause and
contact
take a
the
look at
shuttle,
this.
You must activate all the transmitters. For training purposes, there is only one in need of activation. Walk into the next room and activate the transmitter.
Access granted.
This will be another main thing you'll want to keep track of. Having all transmitters going and operational will be really important.
Over the next couple of minutes, let's refresh a few more facility basics. You've now received your fancy keycard. This will allow you to temporarily lock doors around the facility. Oh, you know what you should do with your fancy keycard? Go lock that door behind you. Quickly now.
This will help you survive.
Fine, it's locked now. You will notice that in the
It's
lower right
only
area
temporary,
of the
though.
HUD that the keycard has become unavailable for a short duration, and the door will stay locked for a short duration as well. This can be used to temporarily prevent entry or whatever. And don't lose it. Everyone only gets one.
Obviously, the monster can still break down the door or come through a vent or something, but it helps buy you some time.
Welcome to the bias-free shooting range. Please walk up to the shooting range and pick up a handgun. Now don't get too excited. Please fire only at the targets. Your insurance hasn't kicked in yet.
Should be pretty easy. Just remember, the monster will generally be a lot closer and non-stationary in a live scenario.
Hey, you! Over here! New recruits. Right. Please walk over to the oxygen tank and pick it up. This goes into your gear slot and will allow you to breathe in dangerous environments for a longer period of time. Other items and gear may become available throughout the facility during your stay with the company. Please refer to your Spaceman's Guide to Space for further information on these items and gear.
Access granted.
The health of our employees is paramount. Without your health, where would you be? Well, you'd be dead. No, we can't have that. Please walk over to the glowing health station and use it. This process will take a few moments and will restore you to tip-top shape. Or at least, close to it.
Health stations are integral to your survival and
The final
the long-term
process is
success of your
clearing
mission.
the landing pad of pesky debris.
Make
Once
sure you
this is
keep track of them
completed, you
and
must
everybody
wait
who
for the
goes to
rescue
them.
shuttle to land. Go get that debris, Tiger.
Access granted.
This is basically a real scenario. Clear the debris. With the janitor perk, you won't have to interact with it.
Excellent work. You are an outrageous success and nothing can go wrong from here on out. And look,
Oh, would
your
you look
fellow
at that.
astronauts have come to join you outside on the landing pad.
Added in the
Company
update
policy
likely,
reminder,
health
friendship among
stations now
coworkers
show their
is required
cooldown.
for efficiency and to stave off all
Very
forms
useful.
of space madness. Please wait for the rescue shuttle to land and extend its ramp.
This is Rescue Shuttle 31, coming into Landing Pad 1.
Ideally, this is what will happen at the end of the match, and you'll get to enter the rescue shuttle. Have your best weapon on hand. Keep track of everyone who enters. Look out for duplicates. Get on the high ground. Guard this door. And stay wary.
Awesome.
There he is. And that's it.
Good luck out there on your first assignment, new employee. Just remember, the universe doesn't care about your feelings, but the company does.
Well, with luck, preferably some skill, and definitely practice, you'll be able to come out on top in most of your games. Also, preferably take the monster tutorial to know how they act, and eventually, you'll be able to do the right thing. Thanks for watching.